Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this simple video designed to help beginners learn Hindi. Svagate. Today's lesson is going to be pretty simple. It's designed entirely for beginners. Now, if you know a little Hindi or if you've been around Hindi for a while, this isn't really going to be of much interest to you. But when you first start learning Hindi and you have to spend a week learning how to pronounce ka, correctly, well, it's nice if you can throw a couple of sentences together, make a few words, and have some actual conversation. So I'm putting this together just for beginners. The idea is pretty simple. It's not fancy Hindi. It's not sophisticated Hindi. It might not even be good Hindi, but it is correct Hindi. I've run this by some native speakers and I've run it through Google Translate. So the ideas are pretty accurate. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn a template. The template is very simple. It's 2 words. You learn 2 words and a verb. Then you stick the verb in between the 2 words, and guess what? You're making a sentence. And I've tried to make these as useful as possible, something you can actually use. Again, not sophisticated, not fancy, but it works. So let's get it started here and see how it goes. You have to learn 2 words. The first 2 words you have to learn are mujhe and hey. Now, anybody who's been around Hindi at all knows these 2 words. Mujhe, in this case, is going to mean I, and hey is going to mean have to. Now, I'm not going to get into the sentence structure, the case, the grammar, nothing like that. Just I and have to, and you stick a verb in the middle. So all you have to learn is the 2 words, mujhe and hey. Then you find the verb you want to use and you stick it in between them. So I use the word first, jana. Jana means to go in Hindi. So if you say mujhe jana hey, what you're saying is I have to go. And you can use that anywhere. I mean, something's going on, you have to leave, you look at everybody and you say, mujhe jana hai, I have to go. So you have just made a coherent Hindi sentence using just 3 words. Now comes the fun part. You can take jana out of there and you can replace jana with many, many other verbs to build many, many Hindi sentences. It's really kind of easy. So I use the next word is kana. Now, mujhe kana hai instead of mujhe jana hai. Mujhe kana hai means I have to eat. Here it is in Devanagari and here it is in English. I have to eat. You can even make 2 sentences there. Mujhe jana hai, mujhe kana hai. I have to go, I have to eat. It's simple. Now let's go down the list and you can use these examples and see what I'm talking about. Ana means to come. And you can say mujhe ana hai. Mujhe ana hai is I have to come. The next one is sunana, which means to listen. Mujhe sanana hai. I have to listen. Now, that's often the case when you're learning Hindi. You have to spend a lot of time just developing your Hindi ear. The next one is sona. Mujhe sona hai. I have to sleep. Again, pretty simple. The idea is not hard. Then rakna. This one is mujhe rakna hai. I have to stop. And right now, I have to stop. Mujhe jana hai. Have fun. Hope this helps. And we're done.